The Seattle Seahawks had an incredibly interesting offseason in their skill room. Goodbye DK, goodbye Tyler Lockett. Hello Cooper Cup and Marquez Valdez Scantling. That is a massive downgrade in talent in your wide receiver room. And this is a team that has a lot of draft capital to be able to address the position. They have the 18th pick in the first round, two second round picks at 18 and 20, and two third round picks. So they'll have a lot of opportunities to double dip in this class. Wide receiver, as a just general roster building philosophy for general managing, should be a position that is targeted early and often. We talk about roster or value surplus for wide receivers. If you're able to have two rookie wide receivers contributing on their rookie contracts, contributing significantly to your offense, you're in an incredibly advantageous position. Example being Green Bay Packers. These past years had the cheapest wide receiver rooms and have gotten average to above average production from that, and it's helped the team tremendously. So there are a couple of options I really like for this team. The dream scenario for the Seahawks is Tet falls outside the top 10 and could even get there down to 18. There are a lot of differing opinions on Tet in the kind of GM space. So never say, a player, there's no chance a player will be there. We just don't know. So talking about a guy like Tet, the only testing that he has is a 4.53 split, but he is such a unique athlete on the field, incredibly fluid at his size. He separates enough. He is not creating, massive amounts of space, but he's so tall it doesn't matter. You just need to be open enough. But my favorite trait by far is how he uses his volleyball background. His ability to position himself in relation to the cornerbacks, thinking of where the volleyball would be in the air, and how quickly he gets to the peak of his vertical. Just watching him spring off the ground is remarkable. And so being able to add that to this specific room makes a lot of sense. Jackson Smith-Njigba and Cooper Kupp both play in the slot is where they're best. So looking to add an X will be incredibly important to this team. If Tet is not there, I would avoid the other kind of first round guys, Matthew Golden, Emeka Ibuka, and I'd wait later in the draft. I think this is a perfect place for Jaden Higgins, who we mentioned, who was one of the top receivers in college football this last year. He had a 90.3 PFF grade, a 9.87 RAS, a 4.47 40. He reminds me a lot of Courtland Sutton on the field. Physical, strong, above average across the board. We've talked about him earlier. And then a day 3 target who can fill that X role, who's not quite the athlete that these top guys are, is Pat Bryant out of Illinois. He had a game-winning reception against Rutgers this year, an 8.17 RAS, and he has a 4.62 40, which is not great, but a 1.58 10-yard split and good broad jumps and good vertical jumps, which are more indicative of receiver success in the NFL. But he has a great feel for a route runner, specifically his ability to feel the momentum of the cornerback and snap off his route so they can't react to his movement, I think is elite, and one of the top skills an NFL route runner needs. And being able to pair these reliable guys with Sam Darnold and to be able to fit in the Clint Kubiak offense, kind of early, mid, late round options make a lot of sense for this team.